Hey guys, it's the Flagship Phantom, and this is part 1 of my 2023 haunt build. So the first thing you might have noticed here is that this is not the typical location where I do all of my haunt builds. We are actually at my grandparents' house right now, because this is where the haunt will be for 2023. You can see I already have a wall built, and I have 2 more walls built over there. We have a bunch of wood to build more, and then here is actually the layout. I might just want to walk you through here really quick. So this is the front. I'm gonna have Coldreness or Grim here, maybe both, maybe none, not sure. But then you enter, this is the first hallway, it is the forest. We're gonna have a bunch of like leaves and stuff, and then we're gonna have a mini wall right here, haunches will be popping out. Then this is my dark hallway. It's gonna be super awesome, and this will be super scary. She'll come really close to you. So then you go over here, and this will be the dungeon section. It's gonna look awesome. We're gonna have like Nightcrawler right here, and then Emmeline will be popping out of this spot right here. To make sure people don't bump into Emmeline, I have this hallway like dedicated to her, so she'll just pop out right here, and then you'll go into this haunted house section. We're gonna have Menacing Molly right here, swinging on her swing, and then it'll get a bit tighter. It'll be like claustrophobic, and then you'll just have to squeeze your way out of the haunt. And that's basically how it's gonna be for this year. A lot bigger and like more grand than last year. We're also gonna have an entire outside section. This is where we're gonna have a cemetery and a cornfield. This is where everything that wasn't just mentioned in my haunted house is gonna be right in this section right here. It's gonna be awesome. Gonna have an Arctic dragon right there, sitting Scarecrow on the porch. It's just gonna be so cool. Now I'm gonna work on a few walls right here, start to set them up, and I'm gonna show you how I did. So here we go. So now it's been a few days later. Here's how it's going so far. This is basically all the framing done. We have this right here. This will all be covered up with some foam. I'm gonna make it look like a bit of a haunted house facade with a bit of a forest section too. And that leads us into this section. I've changed it up a little bit. I'm gonna have Bog Zombie right here. And then we move on this way. Hauntress is still gonna pop out here. You can see I have a few animatronics set up already. Then we go into this hallway, Darling Dolly hallway. She's gonna be up like this. And then we're gonna have Mr. Dark here actually, and then Nightcrawler right here. And then we have Emmeline. She's gonna be popping out. It's gonna look awesome. And we have this little tight section. We get into the haunted house. I moved Menacing Molly over here because she doesn't really fit in that section right there. We're gonna have a skeleton here, a little bit of a tighter hallway, and then you get out. Next, we're gonna cover up all this framework, and I actually use these Party City black tablecloths. They're only about $1.50 each, and they cover a wide range of space. These are really good if you want to start doing a haunted house, and they're super cheap too, so this is what I'm gonna use. Anyway, let's get all those up and see how it looks. Here we go. Okay, so now we have put up nearly all of the animatronics and walls up, and if you weren't already able to tell, a lot of time has passed since I have last recorded. It has been maybe like 2 weeks, maybe even 2.5, possibly even 3. So it has taken a long time, but I'm sure you guys are excited to see what's inside. So first we have Grim right here. We're gonna have also the Jumping Spider and Coldreness right here. And then the first hallway is the forest section. I have Bog Zombie right here, and then that leads us into the rest of the hallway. We've got a black tarp right here, hiding Hauntress, who's going to be popping out of there. And then we go into Darling Dolly's hallway. It's super dark in here, so I have the flash on right now. And there she is. She's going to be super menacing in this hallway. Her scare is going to be amazing in here. And then you move on to the dungeon, which is one of the biggest sections, probably, at least tallest. We have Mr. Dark up here, Nightcrawler, and then we have Sewer Varmint, and he's going to be on his box. I don't know whether or not he's going to be spraying fog, but he's going to be right here. Here we have Emmeline. She's going to be a super good scare. Like I said, we have an entire hallway just for her. I can't wait to see how people react to her. And then we move into the last section, the Haunted Mansion. Here is Menacing Molly. She's going to be on a swing right here. We have this little barrier right here so people don't come too close and she bonks them in the head. And then we have Bony Tony right here. And then finally is this last hallway to get out. There's going to be a bunch of chains and stuff like that hanging. And then you just have to squeeze your way out. And then it is done. So that is the haunt so far. Next video, I'm going to start actually decorating it, plugging things in, doing lighting and all the cool stuff like that. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed my first haunt video of the season. And this has been the Flagship Phantom, and I'll see you guys next time.